What if everything you believe about life is wrong? Not dramatically wrong, not in the Hollywood sense of a plot twist, but wrong in the quiet, invisible way. The kind of wrong you never question, because it's been there your whole life. Woven into the words of your parents, hidden in the praise of your teachers, whispered by every billboard, every like, every plan. What if the rules you live by were designed for someone else? What if all this time you've been trying to win a game that isn't even yours? Most of us don't notice it. We go to school, get a job, try to succeed. We chase security, status, approval. We build a life around goals that feel real, until we stop and wonder, asterisk, why don't I feel alive? This isn't about being dramatic. It's about being honest, because there comes a moment, a quiet moment, when you wake up and realize you've been living someone else's story. And in that moment, a crack appears. A small one, but enough for the light to start getting in. You start noticing things, little things, the way your smile feels forced in photos, the silence between conversations with people you've known for years, the way your heart sinks every Sunday night, even when your week is fine. You begin to question the small rituals of your life. Wake up, scroll, coffee, emails, meetings, laughs, deadlines. But somewhere beneath all of it is a voice. A whisper that says, asterisk, this can't be it. At first you ignore it. Everyone seems fine, everyone plays along, so you keep performing. You smile, you nod, you post. But that voice, it grows. You try distracting yourself, work harder, party more, buy something shiny, set a new goal. But the emptiness doesn't shrink, it expands, like a shadow following you into every room, every thought. And then, one night, in the stillness of everything, it hits you. You don't really know asterisk why asterisk you're doing any of it. And just like that, the life you built so carefully feels like someone else's reflection staring back at you in the mirror. You start wondering if you've ever truly lived, not just existed, not just followed routines, but lived, felt, chosen. And the more you think about it, the more it stings, because maybe you've been outsourcing your truth, letting others define your dreams, living on autopilot, collecting milestones you didn't choose. You feel the tension now, between the life you've built and the life you crave. And that gap is no longer just uncomfortable, it's unbearable. You look around and everything feels off. Conversations sound scripted, success looks empty, smiles feel like masks. You wonder, asterisk, am I broken? Or is the world pretending? You try to shake it off, tell yourself you're just tired, that it'll pass. But deep inside, you know, it's not a phase, it's a wake-up call. Something inside you is rising, not to destroy everything, but to finally ask, asterisk, what if this isn't who I really am? If this made you pause, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. This journey is just beginning. And then, in the middle of all that noise and numbness, something shifts, not loud, not dramatic, just a moment, a sentence, a feeling. Maybe it's a conversation with a stranger, a line from a book, or maybe it's silence, but for the first time you hear it. A voice that isn't trying to sell you anything, a voice that isn't scared, a voice that doesn't belong to your past or your pain. It says, there's more than this. You don't know what it means, not yet, but it lingers, it echoes. And somehow it feels familiar, like something you always knew but forgot, like a compass buried inside you finally pointing home. This guide doesn't tell you where to go. It doesn't hand you a map. It just gives you the courage to start asking better questions. Not what should I do, but who am I without all this noise? And in that moment, something opens, not outside, inside. Imagine this, you're in a quiet room alone. There's a table in front of you, on it a single box. It's locked. Heavy, dusty. You don't know what's inside. You just know you've carried it for years. No one asked you to, but you did. Everywhere you went, this box came with you. To school, to jobs, into relationships, into dreams that never felt like yours. You reach out slowly. Your hands hesitate. And then you open it. Inside, everything you thought you were supposed to be. Titles, labels, achievements. The voices that told you you're not enough, the fear of disappointing everyone, the belief that your worth comes from what you produce. It's all there, stacked, neat, familiar. And for the first time, you don't feel anger. You feel clarity. This isn't you. It never was. And just like that, you stand up, leave the box behind, and walk away a little lighter. And then it clicks. Not like a loud explosion, not like fireworks, more like the quiet settling of dust after a storm. You realize maybe life isn't about becoming someone asterisk. Maybe it's about remembering who you already are beneath the noise, beneath the roles, beneath the pressure to prove. The truth doesn't scream. It doesn't chase you. It waits, patiently, in silence. And when you're finally quiet enough to listen, you hear it. You were never lost. You were just busy following someone else's map. You were never broken. You just forgot that you asterisk of the compass. All those years of running, they weren't wasted. They were the path back to now, to this moment, to this breath, to this version of you, raw, real, and finally, free. And the beauty is there's no right way to live, no perfect path. Just this one, the one where you choose to be awake. And then it clicks. Not like a loud explosion, not like fireworks, more like the quiet settling of dust after a storm. You realize maybe life isn't about becoming someone asterisk. Maybe it's about remembering who you already are beneath the noise, beneath the roles, beneath the pressure to prove. The truth doesn't scream. It doesn't chase you. It waits, patiently, in silence. And when you're finally quiet enough to listen, you hear it. You were never lost. You were just busy following someone else's map. You were never broken. You just forgot that you asterisk of the compass. All those years of running, they weren't wasted. They were the path back to now, to this moment, to this breath, to this version of you. Raw, real, and finally free. And the beauty is there's no right way to live, no perfect path, just this one, the one where you choose to be awake. So now you're here, not at the end, not at a conclusion, but at the beginning of something real. You're not here to figure everything out. You're here to wake up, to stop running long enough, to remember this life, this strange, unpredictable, sometimes painful life, was never meant to be a checklist. It was meant to be felt. And you were never meant to be perfect. You were meant to be present. You were meant to fall apart and rebuild, to forget and remember, to lose yourself and then come home again. And the moment you stop chasing someone else's version of enough, you realize you've always been enough. So take this breath, take this step, not because you know where it leads, but because for the first time, it's yours. What if the version of you that you've been avoiding is the only one that can truly set you free?